Yes, guys, we are back with another tier list because I've realised that you guys really like the Skyrim tier lists through just by looking at the views, and I'm doing what every other YouTuber does, but I'm thinking of it in a good way. Don't worry, I'm thinking of it as in you guys like Skyrim more than what else I've got on there. But I did release my first ever gaming video, which was not a montage of really shit Rainbow Six Siege kills. It's on my channel. Please go watch that. It was great. I enjoyed the gameplay. I hope you guys enjoy it. We definitely did not cut out half of it because we lost three in a row. Don't worry. That definitely did not happen. But enough about my previous video, should I say. We have some followers to rank. Now, I have not had every single follower. I've not used them all, but I've used, I'd say, a fair amount of these. So instead of an F tier, we'll have a not used tier. So that will make it so much more. Makes it more fairer because for example, I have never used Agmar, I think his name is. I'm not going to go, oh, he's shit, he's F tier because I've never used him. But some of them do have a reoccurring theme of pretty much being the same thing. So we'll have to see what we can do about that. Now, starting off with Ayala, because never used her. I've used Ayala before, obviously from the Companions quest line. I'm going to put her in a solid B, because not only does she use a bow, she could use a sword, shield, very versatile in the weapons front, not so versatile when it comes to spells. So, solid B. I wouldn't put her a C or an A, maybe an A just because she's in a quest line. Yeah, I'll put A because of quest line. What counts in this is versatility with the weapons and armor, obviously. There's also whether they were questline important or anything along those lines. If they're just a random Donny you could pick off the side, just don't expect them to be that high up. The next one I've used, I think his name's Atar. I don't know if the H is silent. I'm going to put him in C because he's not D, because he pretty much is everyone else, but the one thing that makes him stand out is he's a headsman, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure he's a Solitude headsman, and he's also one of the only red guards you can get as a follower. Yeah, that's going to put him in B, actually. I might change my mind quite a lot, but I mean, come on. He's the only red guard you can get as a follower, and he's a headsman. He's got the experience. The next one I've used, Argus. I've used him before. D tier. Just like every other simple, plain follower. Aphis as well. D tier. Used him before. Another plain follower. Not really unique. Actually, no, he is unique. He is a companion, just not as important as Ayala. So Aphis is going to go in C, just because of that. Now, Belrond is, I'm pretty sure he's from the College of Winterhold. He has spells, which makes it easier if you're a melee sort of build. But as for a ranged build, he's not that great. He's going to go in C, because of the College of Winterhold questline. I know it's shit, but come on. It's just, it makes him more unique compared to quite a lot of them. I can never get this man's name, or is that? I can never say his name right. He's going to go D. He's an orc, but I know that's quite unique, but simple like everyone else. Same with Benor. Is D, not really used a lot. You know what? Let's make it F tier. So I don't know. It's just easier and then obviously not use because yeah. Braylin, I'm going to have to put in C as well. These two follow you, well not follow you, but they're part of the Sarfel quest, or part of the College of Winterhold quest where you go to Sarfel, or Sarfel, I can't really say it right. And yeah, these two, that's the only sort of importance they've had in the quest line. Same with Aphis, he only has one sort of thing where he fights someone and loses. I've always seen him lose, I've never seen him win. He loses all the time. That's the only importance he sort of had, was just right at the beginning, that was it. I think his name's Selan or Selan, even maybe a K, I don't know how that'll happen, but D tier. No, I've only used him like once or twice. A lot of these I've only used once or twice as well, but he's not very unique, just a normal guy really. Cicero, he's going to go A tier, not because I know he's annoying, he is really fucking annoying, but he plays such an important role in the Dark Brotherhood questline, very unique, he's a jester, I'm pretty sure he comes from, I'd say Oblivion? I mean Cyrodiil, I don't know why I said Oblivion. So he's very unique, comes from a questline, he plays an important role in it. You can decide whether to kill him or he can become a follower. Usually I decide to kill him because I've had enough of his bullshit and he pisses me off. But I'm going to put him A tier just because the main thing is how unique are you? I just realised I've used this woman before. I can't remember where. It looks like she looks like the woman from the Azura statue, which is why she's going to go B. Once again, just someone you can make follow around as a mage. It comes from a Daedric questline. That's unique, I guess. B tier it is. Anyone who's A or S will just be like a follower who I recommend. The others are like someone I don't really use or just don't think is that great. The Dark Brotherhood, or the Dark Brother and Sister, putting them both in C. They're borderline D. Actually, let's change this up. Let's put all these in F because they're rubbish. Let's put these guys in D. They just sort of come in after the whole questline's done. They don't really have an importance. The Dark Brotherhood, brother and sister, both D tier, not very good. Just appear after the Dark Brotherhood questline and don't do anything else other than just help fight. There's nothing unique about him apart from being in the Dark Brotherhood and showing no importance to it whatsoever. Durak, oh yeah, he's going to go either B or A. I'm going to say B. He's like everyone else, except he's got Dawn Guard armor and a crossbow. Yeah, A tier actually, because crossbows are quite unique. He is the one who invites you to go to the Dawn Guard, Fort Dawn Guard, and join up with the vampire hunters. And obviously he's there when you raid Castle Volkihar. So yeah, he's going to be A tier. Next up, Arandur, I think his name is. Oh wait, no, we got Iola here. B tier. I personally don't agree with what she does. I kill him because I think cannibalism is a bit strange. I just kill them all, but the one time I actually did it, she's an alright follower. Obviously unique because she eats people. So I'm going to put her in B tier just because of eating people. It's weird. Erendor, like I was about to say, and put C tier. Daedric questline, I'm pretty sure he comes from. Not very unique, it's just another mage, really. Like these two here. That's all I've got to say about him. Eric, he's going to be D tier, not F tier, because you do get a bit of a quest line before he starts following you to convince his dad to let him. I'm pretty sure I'm thinking of the right one, the guy in Rorikstead, got to convince his dad to let him explore the world, or whoever takes care of him. I can't remember who it is. And yeah, that's why he's not F tier. That's why he's D. Another one that's going D tier, Faendal, because he does get a little bit of a quest line between him and Sven for the Hand of Camilla, whatever her name is, Valeris, whatever, I can't remember her surname. Just Camilla, I'm going to call her that. That's the only sort of unique thing about him, apart from being a wood elf and uses a bow and can teach you archery. That's really it. D tier it is for him. Farkas, I actually like Farkas. I'm going to put him A tier. He's pretty much like every other Nord character, just swinging with a two-handed weapon and heavy armour and everything like that. But I don't know, he's just got that. He actually has personality compared to most of these people, such as the ones down in F tier and D tier and C tier. They've got nothing. Nothing on Farkas, who also plays a very unique and important role in the Companion's questline. I do say unique a lot, just realised, but that's what the whole thing is about. It's just about how different they can be and how much they stand out. So yeah, he's going to be A tier. Obviously helped you in Dustman's Cairn, but obviously at the end where you go to Isgrimor's tomb, he helps you out there, get scared of the spiders. And his personality is so much different compared to the ones down here. That's what makes him A tier. And the same with this woman here, Freya. She's going to be A tier just because of how unique and different her personality is compared to the ones down below. Which is why I was so in my head, I was thinking if Cicero could move up to S tier due to how different he is compared to any other of the NPC followers. But I just don't know. I just hate him so much. Putting him in S tier would be almost sucking him off. I can't do it. He's not going there. He's not going there. Yeah, but Freya's also very different. Comes from a different sort of culture to most of these people here. Obviously, he's a Nord in what now is Morrowind, Solstheim, part of the Skull. Now the leader of it, after her father was killed. So yeah, she can be A tier, borderline S tier. I'm going to put her in S tier. Nah, actually no, I'm thinking of a couple of people who are going to go in S tier. And I don't think she fits that bill. The next person I've used, Gregor, F tier. That's all I can say. Standard 2-weapon user with heavy armour. That's it. I think I've used Iono as well, yeah. D tier, just a little more unique, really. Nothing else to say about her. Janessa, F tier. A lot of these are going to go into F tier because of how basic they are. Janessa is basic as well, actually. The difference is she's actually a one-handed light armour follower instead of heavy armour two-handed, which is something I see quite a lot. Which is why I think I might put her in. Iona just drops to F and then Janessa in D. I think that makes sense. Obviously you guys can comment down below and see if I'm like completely off my nut and some of these are much better than I think they are. So next is J'zargo, who's going to be the first S tier. We all love J'zargo, come on. Who doesn't love this guy? He's absolutely amazing. He has a completely different personality to everyone down here. He's from the College of Winterhold. You can do a little quest to before you can make him as a follower, which makes him also more different. And yeah, that's all I can say about him. He's just one of those S tier followers that you need by your side. This guy, I'm pretty sure his name's Carjo. I'm not very good with the names. He's your standard. I'm going to put him D tier just because he's a Khajiit. Very, very, as unique as a red guard, but unique. I'm pretty sure you have to get his moon amulet before you can ask him to start following you around. I don't really do it that much because he's D tier because of the little quest he has, obviously. I might put him C tier just because he's Khajiit and you don't get much of him. So yeah, I'm going to put him in C, and that's all I can say. He's just standard. The only thing that lets him down is he's once again heavy armor, but I'm pretty sure he's a one-handed weapon. There's the one thing I just notice all the time is a two-handed heavy weaponed person. That's what happens a lot. This is why you can see like Feindor is not F tier, which is probably something he should have been. Okay, Lydia is going to be the next S tier. I know Lydia is pretty much like everyone else with personality, but when you go through a Skyrim playthrough for the first time, she's 100% going to be the first one to be your follower, and probably through that whole playthrough before you go, you know what, I want to start again. I think that's why she's S tier. It's like everyone knows Lydia if you play Skyrim, and apart from the usual F tier personality, she is just S tier. There's nothing else about it. Mercurio is B tier. I think he's a strong mage. I think he's someone you should, someone who's quite good to follow around in the, well, have follow around in the early stages, depending on what class you are. Obviously, you can't, if you're both mages, it kind of doesn't make sense really. But B tier it is, and the same with the next person, Mule. Very, very different personality as well compared to most of them. Two-handed, heavy armoured Nord. That's what lets her down a bit as well. Same as F tier weapons, but very different personality. You can do a quest line. Her aim is obviously to help Rift and become a good city once again. As she says, I'm pretty sure she said it's like her beast that cannot be slain. You can obviously go and retrieve something for her. I can't remember what weapon it was in a dwarven ruin, and then that's when she starts following you around. Well, you can ask her too. Next one, I'm pretty sure her name's Najada or Najada, whatever, F tier. I know she's companions, but she's rude. That might actually be a D tier. I'm not saying that because I like that. I'm saying that because, well, not a lot of people are rude. They're usually just looking at you like, hello friend, something like that. It's just, it brings something different into the world. Like that annoying little bitch of a kid that you see in Whiterun. I can't remember her name. Begins with a B, but we all know who I'm talking about. Obviously the ones I've skipped, just not used. I've not even put them in there. I just think it's a waste of time. Onmund. Oh, I'm pretty sure he's the one from the College of Winterhold, and he's not. Boom. Onmund's going to go in B tier because he's pretty much the same reason as Brelina. It says it double N or an A. Brelina. I can't remember her name correctly, at least. But yeah, Onmund, same reason for a C tier, sorry. College of Winterhold, mage, stuff like that. Moving on. Pretty sure Rhea is the red guard you get as a follower from Falkreath, I think it is, after completing the Jarl's stuff, whatever it is. That's why she's going to go D tier. Not very as memorable as Lydia, obviously. Just someone I've seen before. Like, I'm pretty sure a few of these are people I've got before from a Jarl and just never used. And just left him there and just completely forgot about him. I'm fairly certain this woman here is probably one for a start. But we'll move on to Rhea. Rhea's going to go B tier. I know she's just that basic person who's not really, apart from at the very start where you learn about the companions, she's not really something you see, but a very nice personality, as in a lot more better than normal F tiers, different personality. Pretty sure she's light armoured as well, which is something new, different to heavy armour, and also one-handed, if I remember that correctly. So she's going to go B tier with all the rest of these. And we'll move on to Roggy. Pretty sure his name is. Put him in D tier, not much really that he does. A lot of D tier followers, but that's just because they're not really remembered. The next S tier is Serana. Serana is going to be the next S tier follower, because once again from the Dawnguard DLC, she's a vampire, which is very unique to everyone. The only vampire follower, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if that one's correct, but let me know. Obviously came from a very well-known questline, and out of everyone, she's got the most unique and different personality out of everyone here, and she's definitely S tier, out of everyone. In fact, if I had to choose between these three, who is the best follower, I'd have to say Serana, then Lydia, then J'zargo, because yeah, she's just one of them that very memorable as well. Unlike the next one, Sven, just someone from Riverwood. I'm going to put him in with Faendal. Not much to say about him. Just one of them people. Next up is Teldrin. Apart from the very different armour, D tier, not much to say about him. Torvar from the Companions can be the next D tier. Don't know about him much. Uthgerd, I'm only going to put in C tier just because of having a fight with her. You get to have a fight with her, then she'll start following you. That's the only difference with it. Yeah, that's much. That's all about her. She just has a aggressive personality as well. Vladimir, F tier. That's it. F tier. No, I'm going to talk about him for some reason. Vilkas is going to be A tier, with the rest of the three from the Companions. Once again, different personality. Sure has the old two-handed heavy armor Nord style, which is very common, but obviously plays an important role in the quest line, helps you out with for defeating the Silver Hand for good, and going to the what's it called, Isgramord's tomb. And yeah, it's just A tier. There's a few of them that are borderline S tier, but I'm leaving them in A tier. And I think that's all I know. And I think these ones I don't really know well. I'm going to rank this one here, because by looks of it, he's the only Argonian follower, which I'm going to put him in C tier for it, because he doesn't look... Because I'm pretty sure he's from Windhelm. And you think you got to help him try to get a pay rise from Nord owner of the place he works. So we put him C tier just because he's an Argonian and very unique compared to everyone else in this followers you can get. And finally, I think that is it. I don't know anyone else, so we'll leave it as that. This is the Skyrim followers tier list. Obviously we have a lot of D tier, quite a few F tier. Then obviously we have the 3 S tiers here, with a few of them I really wanted to put in there, but at the same time don't. That being Cicero, Ayala and Freya, but I'm not going to put them in there. Going to leave them in A tier. So that's the tier list. If you don't agree with some of them, do let me know, and if you can sort of reason with it, I might even change it. So that's going to be all from me today. Hope you enjoyed. Subscribing is very appreciated. Even if one person does it, it means the world. Leave a like on the video if that's something you wish to do. You don't have to do it. It's just very appreciated, like subscribing is. And yeah, put a comment down on what I should do next, and I'll see you all in the next one.